Hi, I'm Kirsten. This is my first time putting my own face on my YouTube channel. I'm sorry, I've got a neck injury. I'm just full of injuries at the moment, which is kind of what's been slowing down producing videos and cleaning up, sorting out machines. I've got parts to buy and it's just can't get down to it. The room was out of action over the weekend. Not that it made any difference. Though I did get 2 new machines over the weekend, which I adore, even though one of them's broken. So, still on the projects list is Charles, which is an absolute bugger to get that paint off it. It just gets everywhere. You end up covered in it. It's worse than glitter. What else? So yeah, I got a Hoover Senior, which is amazing. I ran it for less than 2 minutes and it died. It was 1 minute 44 seconds. I did video it. And then my husband took it downstairs, changed the fuse in it, turned it on, and it blew up. Blew the fuse and blew the machine. So that is out of action for the moment. And then the other machine they picked up was a Hoover Turbo Master. Now, I've been looking for one of these type of machines for ages. A bit of envy really, because I see others posting about them and it's like, damn, I want one. So they picked this up at a place called Recap, just selling furniture and household goods for cheap for those who are just starting out, can't afford stuff. But I've got quite a few machines from them and they're always reasonable price. So this Turbo Master was £10. It has a few issues. Like the hose has no power in it and it doesn't stay in the whole slot that it's meant to. Not that it seems to change the ability of the Hoover itself, but it's annoying because it falls out. I think it came with all its tools as well. So aside from that, it's a good wee machine. We'll find a way of stopping it popping out. You mean sticking it in with something. Aside from that, I can't think of any other machines that I've got recently. Short-term memory's terrible. Oh yeah, I think before that it was the Electroluxes. So the cylinder one. Or is that the name I'm not meant to use? I get confused. Apparently isn't. One's an American term and one's not, but I'm calling it cylinder for just now. I think canister's the other one? Not sure. I use uprights mainly. That's what I prefer. So yes, that Electrolux pull along. And oh yeah, the Boss Stairmaster, which is another Electrolux, but they don't want to admit it. It's quite weird because I've got Electrolux, the Boss, and they're both the exact same case. I've got a bit here annoying me. As you can see, I'm wearing makeup and have green hair, which is one of the only times I've been camera, because I always look like I've been pulled through a hedge backwards. But I got my hair done on Saturday and it's styled after a peacock, Unfortunately, because you're just looking at the front of me, you can't see the glorious lighter greens and purpley blues around the back. But I really love it, and I was meant to have an extra sleep today, given the injury last night and falling asleep in the toilet, which does me no favours. But my neck is so sore, and so is my back. So I decided that I would play with makeup. It has taken me hours to do my makeup because my neck is like frozen. So yeah, it was really difficult to apply it, and to apply it in the way it looked somewhat good. I don't know if I pulled that off, but hopefully it looks alright. Anyway, this isn't a makeup channel, as far as I recall. This is a vacuum cleaner channel. So, I'm trying to think of things to talk about vacuum wise. I do have to look back at the job lot. Paid 50 quid and got 11 hoovers for it. None of them work. Of course they don't. But there is 5 or 6 actual like hoovers. And I really like them all. But they're all buggered in different ways. So after I get rid of channels, I'm going to start going through these. Though I've still got the Dyson project to do. It shouldn't be as difficult. I've basically got a turquoise DC07 where the casing is all brittle and broken, and the motor's fine in it, but I also have a DC07 where the motor doesn't work but the casing is good. So the idea is 2 becomes 1, and either dump what's left or see if anybody wants any of it. So that's the next project. After that, I want to get these hoovers seen to. They're saying that I have to take them apart to wash them, and about a month ago I took a Vax apart and it's still in bits in my bathroom, and I think I've lost one part of the filters. I'll find it. It's a personal machine. My dad loved it. He bought it because he found that the Dysons were getting too heavy. He had bladder cancer, so he was struggling. So he got this one, and yeah, it's nice and light and nippy. And is it the best? It's actually not that bad. I think early in this channel, you'll probably find mess tests with it, and it performs quite well. And more recently, it was performing worse and worse. And I was just for a moment thinking, oh well, it's a Vax, that's why. It's a poor quality machine. But of course, that really wasn't the reason. The reason was that it needed a bit of a service done to it. So that's what I've been doing. Sorry if I'm looking at the screen and not at the camera. It is so weird to keep looking up, because that's the only position that I could manage with my neck, was to have my elbow braced on the table, both of them, and then film from there. I'm hoping my neck recovers, because I really don't need it. There's so many other injuries and a lot of chronic pain. Oh yeah, there's, in the background, you should see a picture. On that picture is Corky, who was my last dog. He was a Collie Cross. Loved him to bits. I'm very attached to my pets. Currently we've got a big beast of a collie called Jake, and he has cancer and he is 12. Now, he's already had 2 operations for his cancer. He had his tail removed. He's only got a tiny little stump now because there was a tumour on his tail. He had a tumour on his front leg that was removed, and like underneath his elbow. Sorry, I'm used to like talking with my hands. And you see the case sliding away and my hands are trying to get involved. So he had a 2-kilogram tumour removed from underneath his ulster underarm, and the vet reckoned that it would grow back in 2 years, because where it was, he didn't think he'd get it all. But when he opened them up, there was a lot more blood blood vessels than he expected. So it became a rather slapdash emergency operation. He had 50 metres of stitches put on him just to stop him bleeding out. And he made a full, remarkable, miraculous almost recovery. It didn't bother him in the slightest. And very good dog. He wasn't a problem with it. And we're now 2 years on when the vet said it would grow back. And touch wood, he's still fine. So, I know he's 12, he's getting on. But anyway, back to what would I term this? Picture of death. And there's my crutch behind me. So, I think the light is probably crap. Oh, there we go. So, up top middle, my nana. To the left of my nana is my father. Below my father, my mother. And then on the other side, another couple of my mum. Showing top right was our weight loss one. And bottom right, I mean, it almost looks like a grey and white photograph. Grey and white, black and white photograph, or grayscale. But it's not. She was just, I think, with the knowledge that Dad was going to die, that she was just dead on the inside. I mean, she beat him. Not, sounds that terrible, like, she beat him. She died before him. She always said she would. But a bit freaky that she actually did. And unfortunately, it was also 5 days before the rushed wedding that we put together. But I won't keep talking about her because I'll end up upset and ruining the makeup that I've got on. Not that it really matters, I'm going to have to take it off in 5 minutes anyway. So, feel free to suggest things that you want done with my hoovers. I do need to sort out the collection I've got. There's a number of them just sitting there waiting for parts, and then they'll go for sale. But I've just been lazy and like not chased up the parts. I'll probably have 5 or 6 machines going. Yeah, roughly that. I'm sitting now at over 40. And so many that I just love. And it's like, could I part with you? No, you stay here forever. I'm like that with both the Boss machines. Oh yeah, and back to them. I get so lost in tangents. It's worse when I've not got a machine sitting in front of me to kind of wrestle me back to talking about the machine. So yeah, the Boss. The Stairmaster was so called because it had a longer hose. Now, I agree it does have a longer hose, but it's no great thing, this longer hose. It's the same body build as the Electrolux Boss, and that build was made to take the hose length of the Electrolux Boss. So, when you release a Stairmaster with the exact same body as the silver Electrolux Boss, you then have a hose which is bigger but doesn't fit in properly and looks messy, and because the machine build isn't made for that length of hose. It was made for the length of hose of the silver, the Boss. And it is a bit lighter than what they've taken out. Or maybe there's a brick in the Boss Electrolux. It certainly feels like that at times. It is a heavy machine to use. Surprisingly heavy. Heavier than a Kirby at times. So, yeah, I don't know if I'll keep both. The Stairmaster has some problems. And I don't know if I can be bothered to fix it or keep it. Might try a quick fix on it and then sell it on. Because the silver, the Boss I've got, is pristine. It is barely touched. Where the Stairmaster can't stand upright, has loads of issues, and yeah. Might be time for vacuum cleaner heaven. Or maybe I can just sell it on. One of the two. Anyway, I have now rattled on for 17 minutes. And this is probably the last face-to-face blog that I'll be doing for a long time. Maybe next time my hair's coloured, you might see me again. Because I'm never that keen on my unmade up face and my messy buns being seen on YouTube. But I'll close here. Sorry if it was a ramble that involved some minor mentions of vacuum cleaners and the rest was just me rambling. Anyway, take care everyone, and I hope you have a great week. Bye.